Say good morning.
Hi.
Hudson and Abby and I are out in the backyard again, and it's snowing. Our shelter's holding up pretty well. We're going to break it in with a little fire in the little stove today. We've been collecting wood for a fire for a few weeks now in this bag, so it's all in there dried. I got to process some of it with my silky saw to get it cut down to size. And kids are going to do a little sledding while I do that. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Go. Wiggle, Hudson. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
This time we went extra far.
Super fine. And then I got a bunch of little birch sticks cut up. These are the sticks that, or some of the sticks, sorry, that Abby and Ben collected when we went to Birdland the last time. So I've cut them up, make them nice and small to fit inside the Ohuhu stove. And I'm going to continue processing. There's a bunch of twigs in here. Get those ready, and then we'll stop the stove and light it.
Because you can't hold on to it.
Oh, I don't like this bag. Not a good tinder collecting bag. Made of mesh. That was stuck. Oh. Yes? Okay. We'll be right there. Actually did a good job collecting these sticks. They're nice and dry now. Hopefully, we can get this fire in the stove started. No problem. That should be enough to get us started. A pile of twigs, our birch bark sticks, and our birch bark for tinder. We're going to see what they're doing and put the stove together, and then we'll get it started. Some twigs. Some of these pieces of birch. I'm going to make it kind of like a Swedish torch, I think. We'll just stuff it right up. We're going to get some birch bark in there, obviously, because it's on these twigs. And we'll put some extra birch bark as tinder. And hopefully get the little fire going here. And there we go. Stove is stuffed. I've moved it far enough away from the shelter that it shouldn't set anything on fire in there. We moved the wood under the shelter so it doesn't get snowed on. As we burn this down, I can break some of that up. So now, hopefully, this should be enough to get us going. We made the shelter here purposely so that it was still on the patio stones, so we could use our stoves on here. Over there is all, what do you call it? Cedar. Cedar chips. There's cedar chips down over there, and we get lots of needles from the spruce tree and leaves from the maple tree, so fire hazard over there. So the shelter is positioned this way purposely. And so far I'm really happy I did that. They're happy to be sledding. No interest in this right now. That's okay with me. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my little fire. I'm going to make some lunch soon. I am starving and I'm craving meatloaf. So, I need your ideas. I need a bench or a bed under there. I do want to sleep under here this winter. I'm not sure the kids will join me, but I definitely want to give it a try. So I need to get some kind of a raised platform, a raised bed, so I'm up off the ground and I can insulate underneath from the ground. Two of my big problems I have are rock number 1 and rock number 2. They were frozen in the ground when we built the shelter, so they're still there. So ideally, I think we'd leave them there and build stuff around it and then a platform over top. That's what I'm thinking. If you have any ideas, let me know. I'd like to do natural, but natural is a bit of a challenge around here. So 2x4s are completely acceptable ideas. I'm going to spend lots of good times out here, and I need your help. So to all you guys out there that have made your own forts and made your own shelters, that have your own base camps, I want to thank you. You've inspired this backyard build. My view isn't nearly as good as yours, but when I can't get out there into the real forest, my little backyard forest and shelter are going to do the trick this winter. I hope. Hopefully the kids are going to love it. I already do. Thank you so much, guys. This is awesome. I only really wish I had a proper fire pit. It's okay. Improvise. Outside is outside, right? What do you think? Is it pretty cool under there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that'll do? Are you going to camp out with me out of here?
No.
No, you're going to stay inside and I'm going to sleep outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Hudson? Yeah. You're going to be inside or outside? Want to sleep under there in the snow? No, I'm playing with charcoal again today. So I put 3, I think, maybe 4. I think there's 3 briquettes in there. Let's see how this works. I have meatloaf to make. Alright, so it's about time to put the top on the stove and get cooking. I have my old frying pan today, little spatula, my brand new Trangia pot lifter from Cousin David in Scotland. Woohoo! A little bit of oil and a plate. Today, I'm making a feast inspired by Sean, shovelhead8. Sean, thank you. This one's for you, buddy. Today I'm going to have a sandwich. I've got extra toast that I made for the kids this morning for breakfast that I've already buttered. Shredded cheese. I don't have any cheese slices, so shredded cheese is going to do. And then leftover from dinner last night is my amazing meatloaf. That's smothered with onions, garlic, red peppers, and spinach, a little bit of mushrooms, and some chicken stock. It's going to be delicious! Alright, step number 1, I'm going to put the pot on there to get hot. This is my oldest piece of cooking equipment. It's the first piece of cooking equipment that I bought for myself. I love this pan. Had a handle on it once upon a time. It's long gone. Must have come with a lifter or something, but I don't have that either. Love this thing. Pocket bellows, really helpful for this stove. I'm going to get the pan hot, and then we'll add some oil, add our meatloaf. I'm still learning how to use this stove. When I put the pan on, it snuffs it out. It doesn't get enough oxygen. So I put that topper on there, and that should give it a little more clearance, so the fire keeps breathing. Much better. Much better. Breathing, gasifying. Excellent. Time. I think. Oil in pan. Reheat the meatloaf in there. So good. Smell this. Done. Not sure how my fire is doing. Let's see. Still burning. Alright, kids make their party inside. I'm gonna make my sandwich outside. Plate. The bread, I've got it buttered on the outside. I'm gonna put it back in the frying pan, back in the pan for a few minutes. I want a big, huge, honking piece of meatloaf. Alright. First for the cheese. Oh, I wish I had a slice like you had, Sean. I think he used Havarti I've got mozzarella and cheddar. I'm going to put on the spinach and onions and garlic, red peppers, mushrooms. Sauteed them all in butter and then added a little chicken stock. There we go. Back on the fire. And I'm going to bring you over here for a close-up. Meatloaf sandwich coming up. Equal amounts of meatloaf and bread. This isn't really going to be a patty melt. Not even close, but it's going to be yummy, I think. All in the frying pan now. The stove needs to be stoked a little bit. So we're going to do that. Go. Turn it back on the heat. I brought my lid thinking I'd close it in, but my sandwich is too big. That's funny. Getting this fire restarted. A little more birch in there. There we go. Get the sandwich heated up. And then I'm having my lunch. Sorry, I missed the flip again. So far, so good. It's not really crispy. It's a little more soggy. That's okay. It smells delicious. Alright. Calling it done. There you go. Oh, that's so... Thank you, honey. It's really good. Put you there. Yeah. Alright. Shelter knife. Less Stroud. Cut this in half. I think I let my bottom piece of bread get a little too crispy. That's okay. It's all in the name of melting cheese. Alright, here we go. How's that look? One huge leftover meatloaf sandwich. Thank you, Sean. So good. I don't think I'm going to need both halves of this. Delicious. This is going to be a two-handed sandwich. Look, a little too charred over there. Not too bad. Kind of campfire-ish. Cheers. I make really good meatloaf. And this might be the best meatloaf sandwich I've ever had. I've never put my meatloaf in a sandwich before. Thank you, Sean. Be sure to go check out Sean's channel, shovelhead8 on YouTube. He's a fellow Canadian. Cheers. That little bit of char on there totally makes it. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome day.